Back to you with another fantasy football draft. Today, Mike Gesicki, someone that I know from the outside. My dad flew with his father, and there was some sort of connection between us. Always a fan of him. He goes to the Patriots, and that's a good signing for them. I think he's going to do well in New England with Juju right next to him and Hunter Henry on the other side. So let's kick it off. Let's get right to it. Let's get this. Thing I'm doing. Making this a bit smaller. Boom. There we have it. Let's get to a draft. Waiting for one other person. Wow. Should be beautiful today. It is a beautiful day, so I'm hoping it equates. I'm pretty sure it will equate to a great draft. That's what I'm thinking. Devin Bush also Steelers inside linebacker goes to Seattle, and we pick up Cole Holcomb and a dude from the Dolphins. Let me try to find his name. Dude from the Dolphins Steelers. See if it shows up. It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, Elandon Roberts. Elando. Yeah, he goes to the Steelers. So, we still got to pick up a guy in the draft or another dude in free agency. With Robert Spillane leaving, Devin Bush leaving, we got to pick up someone in the draft, and that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Hopefully, a Trenton Simpson. That's what I'm thinking. Drew Sanders, Jack Campbell, all good options. But who could develop into that guy? I don't want to sleep on any of the other two, but Trenton Simpson has insane levels of athleticism. But you know what? So does Jack Campbell and Drew Sanders, so can't take that away from them. Here we go. Tyreek Hill going at the 103. I did want to throw on some March Madness today. That's something I was interested in. Just ain't get to it, man. I could throw it on while I'm doing this. Let's see who's playing. Pittsburgh's playing. Oh my lord. I want to watch that. Going into halftime one. Watch that second half for show. For show, for show. Then young man's got to take a shower. Yeah, yeah, I do. How many did Garrett Wilson have last year? I mean, Garrett Wilson had. So I could see him breaking 200, but more than 255. And by the way, I'm going to Austin Ekeler here. It's not your turn to pick? What do you mean? Austin Eckler. Although JT is going to be in the same system. Yeah, Garrett Wilson off the board. I'm hoping JT's here. Come on, JT. JT. I'm assuming this guy wanted to take Austin Eckler. Jonathan Taylor off the board. I'm going with Saquon. So nothing too different. I was hoping I would be able to get Jonathan Taylor and Austin Eckler, but nothing too different. Nah, most definitely got to load up on wide receivers. Got to know that's coming. I'm going to say I need about 5 right now before I go another position. Maybe 4 and a quarterback. If you can, by the way, while we're waiting here, drop a like if you made it to this point in the video. Drop a like. Extremely helpful for me. If you could just drop a like. And leave a comment if you have any questions. Obviously, there's a live stream going, so you can ask anything away. Look at that. Hey, I'm on it. I'm on it. You know, the Patriots really filling out their roster. Their offense getting a lot of playmakers. They're going back to that 2 tight end baller scheme. I like it with Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki. My whole concept of or idea of, you know, getting a Hunter Henry late in the draft is off the board now. Man, Mike Gesicki's up there now. Mike Gesicki doesn't really change his spot, in my opinion. He's been that dude right there at the end of the draft. And I could see taking him a little bit earlier now. Because we know he's with a different offense where they're going to utilize him. Really, right now, I'm eyeing up Deebo Samuel, DeAndre Hopkins. Chris Olave is a close third. He's right there, too, man. What's going on? What's going on with these picks? what I'm hoping this private pitch guy does is he takes. Uh, this is if I'm able to get a Deebo Samuel. Uh, I hope he takes a running back, and it's looking like it's not going to happen. It's looking like my scheme will not play out, so I'm going to have to focus on a different dude. Can it, though? I mean, this guy could take a Mark Andrews. Amari Cooper. That was my third wide receiver. So I'm going to go with Deebo Samuel. And hoping that DeAndre Hopkins stays on the board. But I'm fine with taking someone else, man. I will go ahead and snag Calvin Ridley if DeAndre Hopkins off the board. I have no issue with it. Here we go, DeAndre Hopkins. And I'm still feeling more wide receivers. I like where I'm at. I do. I do like this. Go ahead and make another espresso. I'll be right in. No crack for you today. All y'all are getting is some sipping on a nice, smooth cafe. Justin Herbert off the board. I'm still feeling, I think, over Trevor Lawrence, two wide receivers. Still sort of feeling that right now. Then maybe I'll go with Deshaun Watson. I'm not drafting any Tua. I've heard some news that Tom Brady might. When I saw him post on the beach, my honest assessment was that he was done playing football. But I'm all right with some of these drafts taking a Tom Brady in the 20th round. Taking a Tom Brady, seeing how it fares. Because if he does come back, he's such a high roller in that offense that I can't deny it. You know, he bought a house in Miami, and his kids are enrolling in schools in Miami. So, with that news and the recent updates about Tom Brady coming back to play football, I can't deny it, man. But again, my assessment was he wasn't going to. I had this feeling. I looked at him on the beach. He seemed at peace. Let's go, Scary Terry. If Chris Godwin's off the board, I could go with a Mike Evans, or I'll just pull on a Trevor. So I didn't go with Trevor Lawrence. I went with Chris Godwin, getting a fourth wide receiver. Trevor Lawrence most definitely is not going to be on the board by the time I pick again. So I have to find amends with taking Deshaun Watson. What I like about Deshaun Watson is the fact that he's fully guaranteed his contract. They pretty much have to put him on the field, and they want him on the field. He's a baller. He's proven himself as a baller. What I don't like is his tape in his last season as a Brown. It is not good stuff. It is not good stuff. But then again, he wasn't playing that entire time. There were reasons maybe he wasn't as highly touted at the moment. Uh, I guess he still was. People considered him a real good player, but he wasn't playing up to his standard. And as Mike T says, the standard is the standard. So I think he might fill back into that baller he is. Really hoping that Deshaun Watson falls to me. Baby, don't fear the reaper. Praying, wishing one of these motherfuckers doesn't take my pick. It's my only hope. Guys, do you think this guy can take another quarterback with already having Joe Burrow? I'm assuming he won't take a quarterback, but it's scary when you have two picks. What I'm going to do, because he already has a quarterback, I'm going to go Jordan Addison and hope that he doesn't take a quarterback. I feel like he would have taken Jordan Addison. Let's hope his pick isn't Deshaun Watson. You got to just assume he's got a quarterback already. He doesn't need to take one this early. But again, he has two picks back to back. So things could change. Here we go. It's a moment of truth. And he doesn't. It was a good call by me. Deshaun Watson. So I did end up going five wide receivers after I got the two running backs, and I'm liking where I'm at right now. Once again, if you can drop a like, be extremely helpful. Boom, boost this algorithm, get it all going. Get my channel popping. It would help a lot. Let's see who else is on the board. Tua. Again, I'm passing on Tua for right now because of the talks of Tom Brady. And there are speculations. There's not much talk about it. It's a slight speculation that he may enter into the Miami scheme with those good old Dolphins. So I could see myself taking him as a third quarterback. If I'm assessing the board right now, my top pick, Alvin Kamara. My second pick, probably Khalil, then James Cook, then James Conner. Can't forget about Cortland Sutton either. I'll throw him in the mix as well. And David Njoku, very intriguing prospect, especially if he falls to me because the guy that picks after me that has the double pick, he took a Darren Waller as his tight end in the last round, and I'm assuming he wouldn't want to take another tight end based off of what we just witnessed with the quarterback situation. Alvin Kamara off the board. Then again, Darren Waller has some risk factors, so I could see him. And you usually want two tight ends for sure, but you always want two quarterbacks at least as well. So with that logic, I might wait on taking a David Njoku. So if Cortland Sutton's off the board, I may end up going and taking a Daniel Jones along with the David Njoku. Then again, I'm not sure if waiting would make an ass out of me. Because I also like Russell Wilson, Geno Smith, and of course Kyler Murray. May just end up polling on David Njoku. I'm gonna risk it. If you risk it, do you get the biscuit if you risk it? That's my question. I'm gonna risk it. Here we go. I'm gonna go Donovan Peoples-Jones and hope that David Njoku falls to me. I pretty much feel like this guy needs to go with a wide receiver, a couple wide receivers. So there's Elijah Moore on the board as well. Forgot about Elijah Moore. David Njoku off the board. Shit. But we're cool. We're cool. I'll go Elijah Moore. I'm pretty decked out at the wide receiver position. Feel like I can wait some time and invest in other positions now. I was really hoping that the David Njoku would work out for me. I should have seen into it that by me taking a Donovan Peoples-Jones, and there wasn't much of a reason. I mean, I know I was thinking the guy needed to take two wide receivers, but when I look back, hold up, my computer still isn't charging. When I look back, he wasn't even necessarily the highest touted. I think Juju may have been. He did have more points last season, so I think taking a David Njoku would have fared better for me. But there's no way of knowing, man. It's the beauty of this draft. And man, this still isn't charging. That's something up with this outlet. Ain't no telling. So I gotta find a new spot, ladies and gentlemen. Corpus Way. At least I know almost for sure this guy isn't going to go. Oh, but I did want to go with a. Elijah Moore is not that intriguing to me anymore because there's Cole Kmet and Kyler Murray. So I'm going to pull in a Kyler Murray. I really wanted to go Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard off the board anyways, thankfully. It would have made me very unsettled not taking him because I really like Allen Lazard. Elijah Moore is going to be that sort of slot player. And I'm glad I took Kyler Murray because this guy goes Derek Carr. So now I can take a Cole Kmet and feel pretty solid. Or, I could wait on Cole Kmet, take A.J. Dillon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait on Cole Kmet, take A.J. Dillon. And pick up deep tight ends. Be right back. Wait for the crack. Wait for the sizzle. There we have it. Ooh, yeah. Woke my dog up. That's how good the crack was. No, and I'm not too sure that Elijah Moore should be slated above Allen Lazard. If anything, Allen Lazard should be a bit ahead of him. Elijah Moore sort of had that breakup last season. I know he didn't have the best quarterback in town, but ain't that beautiful? And having 7 early wide receivers, it makes me feel like I don't need to pull on any of these guys. Good talent all around. Good talent. So I need 3 tight ends. One more running back. and 2 more, so in 6 I'll have an extra. So yeah, that'll leave me with 6, and I'll have an extra. Taysom Hill off the board. That was my clear cut choice. That's too bad. Deontay Foreman off the board. That was my second. P. Ryan in Denver. I'm not sure he's gonna get that many carries. But let's see his workload. Oh, that was last year when I don't believe dude was hurt. I'm still gonna wait. I'm gonna take Matthew Stafford. Oh shit. Anthony Richardson. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to take him. I don't think he's gonna play. Now I'm done with running backs. Time to focus on tight end. And again, I didn't mean to take Anthony Richardson. I think he's gonna have to sit behind people. He may end up being a baller. He may end up having a lot of play time, but I'm thinking that's gonna be next season. Quite honestly, he should be flying. He should be this high next season on the board. It, uh, they talk about him being a developmental player. That means he's probably gonna sit a year. I don't want to have a player who's gonna be sitting a year. I wanted Matthew Stafford. Plus, there was no reason really to take a quarterback even that early. Like, most of these guys aren't gonna fall, honestly. But now I'm gonna go and pull tight ends out the ass. As far as I can tell, you're the only Evan here. Mike Gesicki off the board. Goddamn. Juwan Johnson off the board. I need major tight ends. So I feel like I'm good at running back. I'm good at wide receiver. Just gotta go tight ends now. Tight end, tight end, tight end. Oh, Marquez could have a season. I might take one more. If Marquez is on the board, I'll take Gerald Everett and Marquez. Michael Mayer, interesting prospect. I almost want to gamble and go Gerald Everett, Michael Mayer. But Marquez, I think he's going to have 120. I suppose it's possible. Most fantasy points tight end rookie ever. Rob had that can't be possible. He had 330 as a rookie. Oh shit. Most fantasy points in a season, tight end rookie. Kyle Pitts had 180. Ingram had 173. Gronkowski had 150. Freiermuth had 150. So 150 is possible. But you know what? It's all nothing because and I'd rather have Kenny Pickett over Anthony Richardson. I'm going to say that right now. But I guess we'll see how things fare out. Yeah. Kenny Pickett off the board. Gerald Everett. I don't think this guy is taking a tight end anyways. Didn't really matter which order I took these guys in. But now I'm going to go Michael Mayer as well. If he's here, are you here? Don't take Michael Mayer. Cool, cool. He's got these little guys on, so it's cool. Hayden Hurst in Carolina. Wow, I didn't know that. So Michael Mayer. So I guess the Bengals might take Michael Mayer or Dalton Kincaid. That's my assumption. Yeah, if Michael Mayer is in Cincinnati, that's a good take. Again, I'm still hoping to take Tom Brady, but the issue is now I have Anthony Richardson, and it makes me question whether I want another quarterback on the board. But I'll gamble and say he might ball. Even though I truly have this feeling that he won't, just the upside is so high. Let's highlight. I want Dalton Kincaid, Noah Fant, Tyler Conklin, Hayden Hurst. Even in Carolina, does that take away from his productivity in Carolina? I'm not sure. Wow. Tom Brady, way down here. So I'll take him at 20. I woke up in hell, baby, can't you tell? As far as I can tell, you're the only heaven here. Only person I look at on this whole draft board again, Anthony Richardson. I'm not sure if he's actually going to play. If he gets drafted by the Colts number 4, I believe it is, I could see him getting some production there. I'm glad Jerick McKinnon's off the board because I would have had a tough time taking anyone but Jerick McKinnon, especially with four running backs. But now I feel pretty confident in everyone else I pick. No Tyler Conklin for me. It looks like it's not going to be a Tyler Conklin draft. Well, I'm going to move Tyler Conklin above Noah Fant. Just on the upside. So it's looking like I'm going to get Tyler Conklin. Noah Fant was looking real good. But I'll go with someone who gets 87 targets. But they just brought in Allen Lazard as well. Can't forget that. They brought in Allen Lazard. It's all good. Go ahead and take this gamble. Get Tyler Conklin up the board a little bit. Now I'm going Tom Brady. I know he's probably not going to play, but the upside is so high with him. Just go ahead and pick him up. Hey, man. Is the pick game on? Let's check. Oh, yeah. Happy, I almost said Thanksgiving. Fucking Irish holiday to y'all. Women's basketball. So I guess the pick game isn't on in my area. Wow. That's too bad. I wanted to watch this pick game. No fan off the board. Yeah, I'll pull on a Tom Brady. It's all good. He's not gonna play. I don't want him to play. I personally don't want Tom Brady to play. Like, the reason being, I feel like his career is over. It feels storybook to me. I'm not saying it's not going to be storybook regardless, but if there's any, and Hayden Hurst off the board, so you know what? Tom Brady. Fuck it. Only four running backs, and it's Tom Brady. Yo, if this team pops off, it's champagne for everybody. With an Anthony Richardson and a Tom Brady, if this team pops off, I'm giving champagne to everybody. Anyone that likes this video, I'm giving champagne to you. Said I made you look. Tua would still be playing somewhere else though. Let's get that right. Like, and they're big Tua supporters, but if Tom Brady wants to play, he'll play in Miami. So that's my thoughts. Oh, it's only pick 19. I still have I still have two more. All right, well, I can. Will Michael Carter or who is it? Cause you Michael Carter off the board. When in need, go Israel. Oh, Corey Davis was still on the board. Fuck. But it's good because I have Elijah Moore, so that's fine. And Tom Brady. It's giving me a chance. It's like, don't draft him, dog. It's not your turn. It is, but Tom Brady. So there you have it. That's my draft. Y'all can look through it. Very interesting group of quarterbacks, to say the least. Running backs, dope and solid. And then Gamble. That's what I can say. Israel. Men. Debo, DeAndre Hopkins, Terry McLaurin, Chris Godwin, Jordan Addison, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Elijah Moore. You could almost say, man, pick up one more wide receiver instead of going this late round running back, but it's all right. Filled out the board. See how this fares. Tight ends, a whole load of them. Just seeing who's gonna get points each week. There you have it. Yep, that is my draft. This NC State Creighton game is 37-37 right now. Close one. So until next time, catch y'all. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you liked it. I mean, how can you not? Little Matt Neiman never hurts. So yeah, man. Hope all your days are well and uh, y'all are living in peace and happiness. So